Hello, my dear students. Good afternoon, all of you. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe at your home. This is your Tezitsa, my dear students. And today we are going to learn exercise number 11 and question number 8. In last lecture, my dear students, we have done question number 7, application in the real life. Understood? So now recall this question and then after we will going to start the question. Understood, all my dear students? What I am telling you. So my dear students, today we are going to learn exercise number 11a, question number 8, multiply and divide. And then after today we are going to start a new chapter, chapter number 12, handling data. So first of all, now heading math, write with me chapter number 11, money. Then we will going to start a further. So exercise number 11a. Okay, and which question we are going to learn? Question number 8. What is the name of this question? Multiply or divide? Multiply or divide. Understood, all my dear students? What I am telling you, I hope you all understood and put a heading of these instructions. And then we will going to start this all my dear students. Okay, all. First of all, you have to draw this. You have to write these instructions and heading on here, and then we will move on further. All my dear, what I am telling you, you have to write the all things in your book. So first of all, put the heading, name of the subject, maths, and then after chapter number 11. And exercise number 11a. What my all dear students? 11a. Question number 8. Multiply or divide. So then my all dear students, what we are going to do here? We are going to do solve this question. Okay, and try to draw these all things in your book all here, and then we are going to solve this question. Understood, all my dear? Then we are going to solve this question. First of all, this is the question number 1, means A, B, C, or this question is D. Okay, alright. So you have not draw with me. Okay, what is the question? How much for one pencil? Okay. And here, how much for one eraser? Then after, how much for 4 books? Here this question is what? How much for 4 books? And last question, how much for 2 water bottles? How much for 2 water bottles? So you have to write this all things. First of all, you have to draw this shape in your book, draw this diagram, and then after you have to write down this question, and one by one we are going to solve this all question. Understood, all my dear students? How much for box? I am writing upside. How much for 4 box? It's a color box. Understood, all my dear students? You have to note down these things all. So try to review, and what we have to do in this sum, we have to do in this sum, all my dear students, multiply or divide. What we have to do, we have to do, we have to multiply and divide in this exercise or in this sum. So first question is what? How much for one pencil? Second is how much for one eraser? And third is how much for 4 box? And third is how much for 4 box? And fourth is how much for 2 bottles? And how much for 4 box is all here? One by one we are going to solve this whole question. Understood? How much for one pencil? So here is my dear students, price of the pencil is 40 rupees. Whole price is 40 rupees. How much my dear students? Price is here 40 rupees. So my points only here. Here is the 40 rupees. Here is the 28 rupees per box. Water bottle is what, my dear students? 75 rupees. Water bottle is 75 rupees. And eraser, all eraser is price of 36 rupees. How much, my dear students? 36. 5 points. I hope you all are understood. And then we will move on further. So what we have to do, all dear students? 40 rupees. So we have to divide the 40 divided by how many pencils with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8. Okay, my dear students, we have to divide 40 divided by 8. Understood? So my dear students, in table number 8, 40 will become years, but where 8 5s are 40. Where my dear students, 8 5s are 40. So what is the price of one pencil? 5 rupees. Okay, so we have to write here the answer. One pencil 5 rupees. 5 rupees per pencil. So you have to note down the answer in your book, all my dear students. Do fast with me all. So you have to note down with me all here. Then after we move on the question number B. How much for one eraser? We have to first of all we have to check the price of eraser and we have to divide and then we have to find the price of one eraser. So now first of all write the answer number 1. Then we will move on further, my dear students. So now a second question. What is the second question? 36 rupees of all eraser. How many erasers are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Total there are 6 erasers, my dear students. So what we have to do? 36 divided by 6. Why I am taking the 36? 36 rupees is a wall eraser. So 36 divided by 6. Okay. So my dear students, in table number 6, 36 will come or not? Yes. But where, my dear students? 6 6s are 36. Where, my dear students? 6 6 are 36. So that's why I am writing here the 6 6 are 30. 6 minus 6 is equal to 0 and 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. Understood? I hope you all are understood, my dear all students. So what is the price of one eraser? 6 rupees. Okay, so here we are going to write 6 rupees per eraser. For 6 rupees for one eraser. As like that we are going to write 6 rupees for one, and here is also 5 rupees for one pencil. So you have not done the answer number B all here. And then we will going to start the question number C all here. How much for the 4 boxes? So first both sum is of a division sum. Division of money means question number A and B both sum, both example, both that sum is what? Division. Divided, we have to divide. Okay, first of all we have divided and then we will get the answer. Question number C, let's check what is the question number C. That is a fun color, means color box is there. Color box is there. What is the price of the color box? 28 rupees per box. So how much for the 4 box? So what we have to do now, do your answer for here. 28 multiplied by 4. So we can find the answer. We got the answer of 4 boxes. How much for 4 boxes? We are going to find that answer. And same things for a question number D. Okay, that is our water bottle. And what is the price of one water bottle? 75 rupees. So we are going to bring 2 bottles. How much for, and what we have to find? We have to find here a price of 2 bottles. Price of 2 bottles. So how much for 2 bottles all here? So we are going to find the price of 2 bottles. So means 75 multiplied by 2. So we got easily the answer. And then my dear students, we will move on further. Understood? I hope you all are understood, my dear all students. You have not done these worksheets. So now, how much for the 4 boxes? What is the price of the color box? 28 rupees. So 28 divided by, multiplied by how many box? 4 box. So do with me on here. In table number 8 fours, how many? 8 fours are 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16, 8 threes are 24, and 8 fours are 32. 32 of 2 here and 3 is the form of carry. Then after 4 twos are, so 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, 8 plus 3, 9, 10 and 11. So answer is what? 11. Understood? For my points, all my dear all students, I hope you all are understood. Answer is what? 112 rupees for 4 color boxes. Understood? You have to write 112 rupees for 4 boxes. How much for the 2 water bottles? What is the price of the water bottle? Water bottle price is 75 rupees. Okay, my dear all students, 5 twos are, how many 5 twos are? 10. 10 of 0 here and 1 is the form of carry. Okay, and then 2 sevens are, 7 twos are 14. 14 plus 1, 15. So answer is what? 150 for 2 water bottles. Good my points all my dear students. 150 for 2 water bottle. Understood? I hope you all are understood. And this both sum, question number C and D, is both are example of multiplication, and this both division. So you have to note down. We have to note down this answer. Do fast on my dear students. Then after we are going to start the new chapter, chapter number 12, handling data. So now here all, I hope you have done these all things. So now we will move on the chapter number 12. What is the chapter number 12, my dear students? I hope you all name of this chapter, handling data. Okay, all dear students, handling the data. Now, write with me the name of chapter number 12, handling data. So my points are my dear students, note down the name of the chapter. First of all, I will give you here the introductions of this chapter. Okay, my dear all students, you have to note down with me all what I am telling you here and what I am going to explain you here. Okay, so now my dear students, I am telling you here one more thing. What is the meaning of handling data? Handling data means, my dear students, you all are in third standard. Okay, for example, you are two friends and two friends with me now, and they both were talking. He get up early morning in the 6 o'clock. He get up early morning in the 6 o'clock, and his friend is get up on early morning at 5 o'clock. Okay, so his both schedule is same, both is in third standard. And that type of the, I am going to explain the question, and you have to ask the question and give the answer. So if any graph, if any things in your front, I'll give you in front of you, my dear students. Okay, I'll give you one bill, I'll give you some example, and you have to properly observe here. Okay, now you have to, I'm going to write here, you have to observe properly, and then I ask the question. And we have to write the answer. That is a handling data. Understood, my dear students? If I am putting here the timetable of our third standard lecture, and 5 questions I am going to put here. Okay, Monday to Saturday I am going to put all lectures timetable, and I am asking the question on Monday, which lecture you second lecture is which subject. You have to write on Monday, for example, maths lecture. So what you have now this is the handling data. Now by take a directly example, the very easiest chapter only, yes students. So now take out your rough book and write with me, all dear students. Note down these things. And I am going to write here the table here one. I am going to make one table here, my own dear students. No need to make a table first. I am taking here the small example of any things. Okay. You have to go with me the table all. So you have to note down with me all here. What I am telling you. First of all, name. Friday, Saturday. Saturday and Sunday. And here is last in total. My points are my dear students. So what is the name of here? You have to write with me. Sabuni, Shrakshi. The name of students earlier, Hardeep and Danny. Okay, all here, so you have to note down with me all things. One hour, 0, 1. Okay, my dear students, here is the name of 3 students. Okay, here is the name of what dear students. Here name of 4 students: Sabuni, Sakshi, Hardeep and Danny. They all are in daily. They all are get up early morning and read, take a time to reading, means give a time to read. Shabni on Friday, she is take a time to 1 hour to reading. Saturday 2 hours and Sunday 3 hours. In Sakshi was no given time on Friday. Saturday he was take a 1 hour, on Sunday 2 hours, and total how many hours, my dear students? 2 plus 1 is equal to 3, and Shabni's 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. What is the meaning of H? H is means hours. Okay, and then here Hardeep. So 1 is he taking up on Friday 1, Saturday 1 and Sunday 1. 3 hours, and a day 1 hour and 2 hours is equal to 4 hours. Okay, so let's check the question is what? Who did the most? Question number 1 is what? Who did the most? This is our answer. So now we are going to write the answer. Okay, maximum we have to find here. Who did the most? So see here, Sabni, Sakshi, Hardeep, Daniel. See the total: 6, 3, 3, and 4. Which is the most or maximum hours spent with reading? Sabni. So we have to write only the name of girl. Okay, Shabni. Understood? Got my point? Got my dear students? Let's the second question. Who did the 4 or 5 answer all? Got my point? All my dear students, what I am telling you. What is the second question? Second question is who did not read on Friday? Who did not read on Friday? So as per I was told you, who did not read on Friday? On Friday. So see here, on this, what we have to observe first. We have moved on the Friday's column. So here is Friday. Okay, Shabni is reading 1 hour, Sakshi is reading 0 hours. That's why we have mentioned as 0 means no reading. Okay, Hardeep is 1, Daniel is 1. So answer is what? Sakshi didn't read on Friday. So answer is what, my dear students? Sakshi. Understood? Got my point? I hope you all are understood. As like that, and as type of the question are coming, and it's the data means handling data. So we have to do as like that, my dear all students. Got my points? What I am telling you, my dear students. And last question number C, and then after we will complete our the lecture. Which two students, my dear students, now what is the question number C? Which two students spend equal time, give or spend equal time to read. But who, my dear students? Who two students? Okay, so two students spend equal time, means equal amount of reading. Equal time to reading. Equal amount, equal time to reading, my dear students. So let's check here the total. Okay, 3 hours and 3 hours is the both are what? Equal means what? Same. Equal means same. So 3 hours and 3 hours both is same, my dear students. So Sakshi and Hardeep, both students is only both students spend equal time to reading. So first is Sakshi and Hardeep. So my points are, my dear students. This is a question number C. So as like that, my dear students, graph coming and bar. Okay, now further processing is what? Two types of the graph, two types of the data will become. Pictograph means there is a picture are coming, and a bar graph. Bar graph means a bar graph is coming over there. So first of all, you have to study the table and then you give the answer. That is a chapter number 12, handling data. Understood? I hope you all are understood, my dear students, and what does this table and answer. Understood, my dear students? I hope you all are understood and enjoying this lecture. Thank you so much, my dear students, watching for this video. Thank you all.